What up, YouTube? Asian Persuasion here, and I'm here with my boy Joshua Jones, who just got top 16 at the very least at this YCS, first YCS remote duel. So basically, this is pre-recorded, so you can possibly get first, fourth.
We don't know what I got, so I'm not a loser yet.
We haven't.
But maybe in the future, tomorrow we will be, but hopefully we can win.
Yeah. So any actual first thoughts on the first YCS remote duel? How was your day one experience, my friend?
Well, I thought it'd be a lot worse than it was. It was like, it took a long time. I had never done the extravaganza or whatever. I really only planned to play the 3 rounds, but I was 3-0 at that point, so I was like, well, I'll play until day 2. The main goal is just to get day 2 with the deck, which is why there's some of the choices there are. But we did well, so I was like, okay, we'll play it out. And we got top 16, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask, what were you playing?
I was playing virtual roll.
Oh snap! I think you're the lone one in the top 16, right?
There's actually 3, I think.
No way.
There's 3 either in 32 or still in top 16. Which sucks because my deck probably will never win the mirror, but I didn't expect a lot of people to play virtual roll, even though I thought it was like one of the better choices because it beats the top like 3 decks or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not great against Drytron, specifically going second, but you know, we thought we'd win die rolls, but we're like 2-11 in die rolls.
Jesus.
So we also lost a die roll on the repair or whatever, but we still got there.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Man, you're
lost a die roll, he full combo me, they're like, hey, repair, and I was like, God, dude, we don't have an
Bless up.
But it worked out fine.
Hey, that's pretty lit. And this is the day 2 mat that they sent you already.
Yeah.
So this is the mat that he
and
just
day
showed
2
up.
field center.
Oh, is it a card or is it plastic? Oh, it's a card. Damn.
Yeah.
They did us dirty again. Even top day 2, they did you guys dirty.
But it looks cool.
It does look dope. It's pretty dope. All right, man. Let's go ahead and just go into the deck profile, bro.
We'll explain why we did some stuff. All right. Well, you know it's virtual, so you know you got to play the names.
God,
it is what it is. These 12 you're always playing. Lulu's literally better than Engage. Engage is back. I still thought the deck was the buy. Also, there's no way I'm playing that online ever.
What, Sky Striker?
Yeah. Can I see your grave? And it's just like there's no shot. So we play this set. Only 2 Nian because you don't need more. No Tao Tao.
It is different.
That card is really good, and I think it's really good into Lancia, but I thought nobody would be playing Lancia. I don't think I got Lancia once this whole tournament yet. I don't think I will, even in top order. A lot of people weren't playing it, which is also why I think I'll lose the mirror, because like neither of us will have Lancia, so it's kind of like it's super die roll, so
no turn skip on this.
Just hope I don't play the mirror.
Yeah.
Then we played hand traps, 2 Bell, 3 Ash, because you know Dragoon is still an FTK against this.
Wait, can't be Dragoon, bro.
And then a lot of people were playing the Drytron Dragoon, so thankfully we didn't play against that.
Oh, that's good.
This will be the sort of change where you would think the next hand would be Gamma, but it was actually Phantasma, and I don't play Gamma. This is also part of the reason why I don't play Tao Tao, because if you do this, you can't summon the Tao Tao unless you tribute this, which I don't want to do. The idea behind this was I thought the most popular decks would be Salamangreat, Tri-Brigade, and Striker, and I felt as long as I had playable and didn't open a bunch of gates or open desires in a gate, then banish 2 gates and I can't play, that I'd be fine. So I figured this would be the most helpful thing to play.
How did it perform? Any crazy draws you get, man?
It was really good. It also did what I thought I would do against Tri-Brigade, which is they have to revolt to banish this, or you just trade into Appaloosa because almost always 3 material or less. Which is also, you wonder why I played Impermanence instead of Valor with this. There were the few reasons. The main one was like sometimes you do need something to set if they ask the Lulu. So I felt that having this instead of Valor would help me make Crystal Wing more often.
Ah, that's true, Crystal Wing.
Also, for the most part, if you do crash, they revolt this, then you just Supremacy Appaloosa anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Which is, it specifically matters against like Drytron if they Nova into whatever, but I just sort of accepted losing to Drytron game 1. I think I lost every die roll to Drytron, although I beat every Drytron I played. I am 3-0 against Drytron. Surprisingly.
Oh, let's go!
But I just felt that those 3 decks would be more popular, so I figured this would be better. And it's like if you resolve this and you set up your hand, your deck is playing through Strikers, Salamangreat, and Tri-Brigade just fine. Yeah, the only times you're losing is if you brick, so I felt this was a better thing to play against what I would see in the tournament.
So didn't miss Gamma.
Did not miss Gamma.
I like it.
I will probably be missing in the top 16 because I think I'm playing a Dragon Link, but it happens.
Hey, you can't draw 3.
Yeah, like if we play against All Striker or Tri-Brigade, we'd be fine, but we'll see. Then 3 of this, 3 gates. This doesn't stay in our hand because we got the, Phantasma. But still, sometimes you want the 1. 3 desires because, prosperities, whatever, but this card draws 2.
And you're not a coward this time, you're going 3.
You also, with the Phantasma, if you do resolve Phantasma, you have a lot less chance of banishing just everything or being stuck with a trap in hand. It's just, I'm just trying to draw playable. It's
feel
just all it is.
Just play turn one and hopefully.
2 Cosmic because against those 3 decks, I felt that this card was good. It's fine against Rytron. You can still banish the fill spell if they play it. I think Tombox played it, or just the fill spell, or you just discard it. It's like whatever. Then 2 1-0s.
The God cards.
Yeah, we would have lost to Tombox if he had an Ash and a Herald, and he chose to Herald the Lulu, and I called by it.
Oh.
But he also just didn't play the second Eva because he let his friend borrow it. So.
Oh, that's crazy. What round did you play him Tombox?
It was the first round of day 2.
Oh.
And I also played Pack last round of Swiss, and he clapped me up.
Oh, he
we did it on Shin Queen Law against Prank Kids, and that's not enough.
Oh.
Although I probably shouldn't have asked the Parallel Exceed. I don't know what I thought he was going to make with it. I don't know. I guess like the Rafflesia, but I'm like, there's no way Pack's playing Rafflesia, so I was like, that was probably wrong.
Yeah.
Because he had the talent, but it was like, Then game 2 was just like, he gammoned my thing, and it was like, we're not winning from here. It is what it is. Then, just these. I don't want to play 3 of this, even with the Desires. 1 order because,
free wins.
Free wins, This card saved us a lot. Although, funny fact, I drew this I think 4 times so far. I lost 3 of those games. One of them was against Striker because I opened unplayable. I opened a playable pass, then I drew the set it. Then he just like Shark Cannon Widowmaker when I activated on something. I'm like,
That's GG, right?
But
That's 40 in the main.
41.
41.
Yeah, I think 41's fun.
I like it.
Then we go to the side. 2 anti-spell. This is more so against like Drytron and stuff than Striker. I actually think that siding out Desire than Striker is right because the only games you lose are the games where you like banish too many things. You don't really need the 2 cards because there are a lot of their cards, like especially game 1, like they don't do a lot. Like Valor and Anchors aren't as impactful, but they're still good. And like you're just cinching, and that deck's like kind of done. Then we have the Duster. Then we have the we're playing as Drytron. We lost game 1. We side in 3 Drolls, 3 Cycle Readers, and 3 Nibs. In top 32, we drew Droll Nib, and we drolled him. Then he tried to keep playing. He Drytron or whatever. We nibbed him. Then he summoned Vincent and passed. Then we OZK'd him.
Oh no!
So it was kind of nice. But game 1, he full comboed us, ended on Herald Perfection with 7 in hand, and then he sent a set 1. So
Oh man.
we just didn't expect to see a lot of Drytron because like Striker
beats that deck.
in my opinion, Striker's really good against that deck inherently, and then Tri-Brigade seems like the most popular. So we also play Shared Ride. This card is really good against like a lot of stuff. I just didn't want to play 3. We instead played a Regeki.
Hey, I like that.
Who plays Regeki these days? But I feel this card into Tri-Brigade is literally just free.
Yeah.
So
you resolve it on anyone? Did anyone get Raigeki?
I don't think I've drawn it at all.
Not yet.
But, yeah, it's a one-up, But I mean, like, in theory, if I drew it against them, maybe fine. Although the one guy I played round 6 was playing, like, the Lyrill's thing, so he sent the Oath.
Oh.
So I could have probably baited it with an attack, then Raigeki if I did draw it, but we just never drew it.
Oh,
but in theory, this card is fine. Although it could just be the 3rd Shared Ride, but I was like,
No, we're always sacking Raigeki.
We're always sacking Raigeki because it's fun to play. Then we go to the extra deck, which will be interesting. You gotta play these because, we're playing Zulkin, which means we're playing Crystal Wing. So, the standard stuff. Vermilion Mech's still pretty good. The only reason we play this deck is because we're trying to Shinshin pass. The rest of the stuff doesn't matter. My favorite card in the game right now.
Shinshin is too damn
Juju.
good.
This card's really good. I actually really like this card, and you need the level 6 a lot of times. Then we get to some stuff that's a little bit unconventional. Cloud Castle and Gothams. These cards. This is the last of Synchro, so you also know I'm not playing Money Mud Dragon, which means I'm not playing Kaligo Dragoon, which I'll get to in a little bit. But I felt that this could simplify certain game states, so I felt it was worth playing. And then it also just attacks over Dragoon, which, especially with like the Drytron whatever Dragoon deck, where it's like if it is game 2 and you open Droll or you open Psycho Reader and you stop them and they make the Dragoon, almost certainly nobody in this tournament would think I'm making a Gotham. So if I literally normal summon Lulu, activate Lily, they're not negating that. Then you make a Gotham, you attack the Dragoon. Then depending on like if you draw them or whatever, they pile on all the cards in hand and you just Gothams them and you just keep going from there. It's like they're probably not playing through that. Or they have to like open like, they have to top deck the whatever. So I felt it was worth the spot. Cloud Castle also then just sort of had to go in. So I felt they were fine. And then I think against the Shadow player one time, I was like, how can I best play around Shadow Fusion? So I made this card. It wasn't a Shadow, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
But we were never scared because like the way you play turn 1, I just didn't think it was a Shadow card.
Yeah.
But I mean, this comes up enough times where I think it's worth playing. But that also means no Kaliga, and the reason for that is I thought that it'd be a terrible idea with like Striker in the meta to just game one use a lot of your cards to make that card, and then just get sacked by like a striker guy that's like playing a bunch of afterburns, and you're just like, oh, this sucks. Because originally wasn't planning to, the deck wasn't made to like win the tournament. I will say that. I was really not even planning on playing, but
we were just trying to get the free prizes.
We were trying to get the free, whatever the day two. So that's part of the reason why we didn't play so much stuff. I just wasn't blind making a Kaliga. Although in top 16, we know everybody's playing.
Oh, I know, right?
2-week tournament after the fact. It would have been nice to have a Kaliga in this deck, but whatever.
Yeah.
So we also played Inner Black there. This card's kind of cool. It came up against the Shadow deck, which is like one of the reasons in there. So where I didn't want to leave 2 things on the field and risk him top taking Shadow Fusion. So we made this. I got him the card, Cloud Castle back or whatever. Made this. Then I think I banished his set Hedgehog. Oh, and then it was used on top deck mode or whatever, and I have the Chuchi to pop if you did top deck the fusion. This card's pretty cool. Zeus, because this card is the god card. The actual only Zeus I care about, which is M7. This card is ridiculous. My favorite hand was the game I messed up where I ended on M7 Core Dragon as a striker player because I'm actually ass. And then you didn't draw a race, so it didn't matter.
Hey, let's go. Never punish, bro.
Yeah, never punish.
Never punish.
M7 Core Dragon is my favorite play. Fan because this card is actually insane. This card comes up a lot. Especially against like Salmon Great. He veilered that, then didn't matter, we had more. Fortune Tune, this probably could be anything because nobody plays Eldritch anymore, but whatever. This card sucks, don't play it.
Don't play it.
That's all cycle.
Is this literally a target Chuchi?
Target Chuchi all day. So,
Chuchi games.
Lulu Target Chuchi is all we're trying to do. We're hoping we get there.
Yeah, Shen Chuchi pass, bro, that's always the best play.
Yeah, I think for the most part my matchup so far has been like 3 Drytron, Striker, Salmon Grade, Tri-Brigade. It's been a little bit of everything.
Pretty much played all meta for the most part.
Yeah,
And
except the one Witchcrafter, although he flipped Summon Limit, but this deck doesn't care about Summon Limit because you can still activate them.
You're right.
Or he changed the effect, I still sent it, I just Chuche popped it, it's like whatever.
That's hot, that's hot.
But I think this deck is like really solid against like, those 3 decks, so that's why I played it. I figured nobody else would be playing it. I think the 2 matches I lost were against Prank Kids, which was like, game 1 I probably misplayed it because I had the 2 hand traps. But
Pack is nice anyway.
Pack is nice, shout out to Pack.
He's nice.
And also, like, I just opened Queen Long Shinshin, so it's kind of like, But I still should have won that one probably, the game 1. But game 2, we weren't winning that. That game 2 was over. And the other game I lost was against the Mirror because we got deck checked. Then I shuffled. Then my opening hand was Lala, Lili, Phantasma.
He didn't have a chance.
And yeah, you're not winning the Mirror with that. Yeah. Then game 2 he gammoned me, and I couldn't play for that. So yeah.
Feels bad.
Probably not winning the Mirror. I just didn't want to play Gamma, that's
I feel you. Hey, it's working out until this top season when you need it, but
yeah,
Phantasma got
top 16, I believe I'm playing against Dragon Link, so this might be the aim. We're hoping for some Striker, some Fire Brigade, but
hopefully it breaks,
if we win this die roll and we open nice, we might get there. I think we can win the whole thing.
I feel that.
I think we win.
All right, man. Any shout-outs you want to give, brother?
Shout-outs to everybody in Corpus Christi, Texas for rooting for me. Shout-outs to everybody in Wichita, Dad Boss Squad.
Oh, God, yes.
Darren, Zoob, Danny, Ernest, Dak, Shout-outs to Dak for being a better virtual player than me and telling me this stop doesn't count, but...
Hey, it
counts. Probably does it because it's a robot CS.
This man is so handsome.
Shout out to this clown for admiring the white shirt.
Hey man,
and also
nice.
Shout out to Digimon because Yu-Gi-Oh sucks. But that's it.
Fair enough, man. Well, congratulations on at least making top 16. We'll put in the description obviously how far you went because this is pre-recorded. But hopefully you win it, representing the Wichita. We in the middle of nowhere, but no one knows that.
But shout out to y'all for watching these videos.
Oh God, yes. You already know Joshua Jones. He's about to win this whole thing. All right, man. Congratulations and thanks for the profile.